try almost anything for Sean. They even consulted a famous psychic on national television. 4 months after Sean disappeared, the Akers appeared on the Montel Williams show with self-proclaimed psychic Sylvia Browne. Browne told the distraught parents that Sean was dead and told in great detail where to search for his body. To some, she's a window into the future, a spiritual leader who can communicate with the dead.
Sylvia, I want to thank you for sharing such a special gift with us.
To others, Sylvia Browne is nothing but a con artist and a fake.
She's wrong more often than she's right.
Woo!
She's done flat wrong.
Case in point, just listen to what Sylvia Browne told Sean Hornbeck's parents about their son's kidnapper nearly 4 years ago on the Montel Williams show.
The guy was dark-skinned, although he wasn't black, he was more Hispanic looking. Had real long, dark hair, and strange enough Hispanic, but he had dreadlocks.
Then Sylvia Browne confirmed their worst fears.
Is he still with us?
Thankfully, Sean Hornbeck was found last week alive and well. His alleged abductor, Michael Devlin, is not Hispanic, and he didn't have dreadlocks at the time of the abduction. Browne did say Sean was abducted by a man named Michael, but she was terribly wrong about the most important detail of all.
Hearing that was one of the hardest things we ever had to hear.
The search for Sean was diverted, according to his parents, based on the misinformation Browne had given, costing the effort valuable man-hours. Sean's parents, Craig and Pam Akers, also say Browne offered to help them for money.
Is it true she also offered to help for $700? Yes, we were told that if we wanted to talk with her additionally, that we could at her normal standard fee. And that's $700 an hour? I believe that's what it was.
In a statement issued today, Browne's business manager wrote, Sylvia has never charged a fee to any law enforcement person, agency, or any individual for her work on a missing persons case, and has worked on hundreds of such cases over the years with positive results. The statement goes on to say, she cannot possibly be 100% correct in each and every one of her predictions. She has, during a career of over 50 years, helped literally tens of thousands of people.
Oh, come on. What do you think? She's psychic or something?
For instance, on the Montel Williams show in 1999, Browne shared this information with the grandmother of a missing child named Opal Jo Jennings.
She's not dead, but what bothers me. Now, I've never heard of this before, but for some reason she was taken and put into some kind of slavery thing and taken into Japan.
Japan.
4 years later, the little girl's remains were found near Fort Worth, Texas. An autopsy showed she was killed shortly after vanishing. Browne often says that only God is right all the time, but her critics insist she preys on people in need, people like Sean Hornbeck's parents who were desperate for information.
People come to her with a problem, they're desperate, and she preys on that. She takes advantage of that. She takes their money. She makes believe that she's psychic, and that's reprehensible. It's evil, is what it is. Evil.
Well, all this made us wonder how many people believe in psychics. The Baylor Institute for Studies of Religion has actually studied this. Here's the raw data. 13% of Americans they surveyed said they believe in psychics. Women are almost twice as likely as men to believe psychics can foresee the future, 18% versus 8%. Geography also seems to make a difference. Just 8% of Southerners surveyed had ever called or consulted a psychic, medium, or fortune teller. That's compared with 11% of Midwesterners, 13% of Westerners, and 19% who live in the East. Well, up next, a man who keeps track of Sylvia Browne's other prognostications and says her mistake about Sean Hornbeck is, well, just the tip of the iceberg. Plus, scared someone might steal your identity? Well, you'll meet an identity thief so smart she conned her way into the Ivy Leagues. And the twisted tale does not end there. And a little later, a place where young Muslims are now actually saying it's cool to blow themselves up and take others with them. Where is it happening? Not as far away as you might think. Stay tuned.
Now, here's a group of narrow-minded individuals who refuse to accept the power of psychics. They don't understand it, so